direct shot to the heart. It looked like right where his heart is, it started going red. He fell back and went to his side. And then I looked down at the crowd, and it looked like the crowd, they all went to their knees really fast. I kind of didn't go to my knees as fast as everybody because I wanted to see if anyone who was close to the shooter would be trampling all over that person, and I saw nothing like that at all. It just, everyone had dropped down, and for a few moments, they were just not moving. And people started getting up and moving, and the crowd started pushing me, and they pushed me so that I was basically backstage.
It is just after 5 p.m. here on the East Coast. We're on the air with a special report as Charlie Kirk, the conservative activist, has died after being shot during an event at Utah Valley University. 31 years old. He was the CEO and co-founder of Turning Point USA, known for mobilizing young Republican voters. Kirk was shot in the neck earlier this afternoon. The suspect is still at large. Police say a search is underway.
What up, y'all? I don't even know what to say right now. It's been a hard few hours for a lot of people across America, because as y'all can tell by the thumbnail, Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk has been assassinated, and it's a sad day in America. And it's not just because of who he is. People die every day. We know this. People pass away every day. We know this. I just had a loss in my family just recently. And before that, I had another loss in my family. And before that, I had another loss in my family last year. A brother who passed away. See, it's crazy because people pass away every day, but it's the way that people are going. When it's as senseless as this act of violence, that it's just wild. See, as y'all can tell, my mind is all over the place. I'm scatterbrained right now because the senseless acts of violence are uncalled for, especially when it's someone that you don't agree with, especially when you assassinate someone based on their beliefs, especially when you hate someone so much. And we have seen this past couple of months. Ever since the election, we have seen this. You hate someone so much that you don't want to see them on this planet, in this world anymore. You don't want to see them breathing anymore. You don't want to see them take care of their kids and their families anymore, because he had kids and he had a wife and he had a family. And now, do you know what his family has? No one. Fatherless. No husband. Yeah, that's exactly what this person who did this heinous act did. They took away another father from another household, from another family, from another home. That's exactly what they did. And what have we been claiming and saying? That fathers are important in the household, right? That we need fathers. And when you have men who step up and they are fathers and they are in the home, when you have men who travel this country speaking on their beliefs, because that's exactly what he was doing. He was speaking on his belief. Whether it was religious belief, whether it was political belief, it doesn't matter. He was speaking on his belief. People were listening. And so whoever did this heinous act, whoever did this, they did not like the fact that he was speaking his mind and people were listening. They did not like the fact that ears were open. See, I have to understand something. It doesn't matter what most people say, because there's a lot of people who think like Charlie Kirk, who share the same ideologies as Charlie Kirk. There's a lot of people who do. But here's the difference. Charlie Kirk had a large audience. Charlie Kirk had the ears of half of America. Yes, he had the ears of half of America. Half of America has his beliefs. And so for you to assassinate him means you are trying to take the ideology of half of America away. You're saying that half of America needs to be dealt with, needs to be deleted as well. And is this not a democracy? Is this not a country of freedom, free speech, free ideology, free views? We don't care what other people do, as long as you do it safely and you do not take the rights of other people away. That's the problem. That's what he was fighting for. That's what he's been fighting for. As long as you don't take the rights of other people away, including the children, you can do whatever it is you want because it's a free country. But there are people who don't want to see this ideology passed on. There are some people who don't want to see conservatism passed on. They don't want the youth listening to people like Charlie Kirk. Well, I'm going to tell y'all something that you may not have thought of. And I'm talking about people on both sides. On both sides. When you take away a person such as Charlie Kirk, who had the ear of the people, you're only going to raise two more people like Charlie Kirk, who had the ears of the people. This is exactly what you have done. Whoever did this heinous act of violence, this is exactly what you've done. There are going to be two more people that step up and step into the role of Charlie Kirk. And what are you going to do then? Assassinate them too? Because this was disgusting. We do not condone violence here. We never have. This is disgusting. When you cannot sit in front of an audience and state your views, speak on your ideology, debate people back and forth based on their belief and your belief, it is not America anymore. This is not a free country anymore. The times we are living in, these days, some people will tell you it's the last days. I don't think it's the last days, because there's always been disgusting people on this planet. And there will always be disgusting people on this planet. As long as humanity carries on, there will always be disgusting people on this planet. Mental illness is a real thing because the person who did this is mentally ill. They are. And I'm speaking to people on both sides, both sides of the political spectrum. Violence should not be met with violence. It never should be. And I know it's easier said than done. I know it is. Because a lot of people are angry right now. A lot of people are pissed off right now. A lot of people will want revenge. But I am sitting here in front of this camera telling y'all that that's not the answer. It's not. I understand that you are angry. I understand that you're mad. People have been making videos, tears in their eyes, because this man was leading. He was leading an idea. He was leading a party of people who just want to be free and live their lives. Just because they don't see things the same way that you see things does not mean you have the right to take anybody out, including Charlie Kirk. And then you have the despicable news media that comes out and they start making claims saying that Donald Trump is going to use this as a ploy to deploy the National Guard in other cities, in other countries. Do you see the games that they are playing with, y'all? Do you see how disgusting the media is? The mainstream media, do you see how they have been brainwashing you for years and years now? And you sit in front of your TVs eating this shit up that they're feeding you. You're eating it up and you believe everything that they tell you. These people are despicable. I know that a lot of you out there who will view this video, who will see this video, I know that a lot of you deep down inside, you do not condone this violence that has been going on in this country. You do not, this is not who you are, and this is not where you came from. But do you want to know why when you look in the mirror, it's you cannot recognize, or you do not recognize the person that you used to be, it is because these people, the mainstream media, has been feeding these ideas into your mind. They feed you these lies, and you believe it. You wholeheartedly believe it. And then you go out there and you protest. You go out there and you're mad, you're pissed off, you burn cars, you burn businesses. Because the mainstream media, these people in the mainstream media, these disgusting anchors, these disgusting companies, they are feeding you these lies that you are actually believing because you are stuck in the matrix. See, they have a cord stuck to your brain and they are feeding you all these lies and you're believing it. And when you unplug, you go out there into the world, guess what? Your brain has been reprogrammed to believe the disgusting rhetoric that these people have been feeding you. Point blank simple. There's nothing else to it. That's exactly what they have been doing. And I've been watching this go on for a very long time. A very long time. And so what are they going to do? Assassinate someone else because they do not have the same views or ideologies or political views as you do? Is that what we're doing now? An eye for an eye makes us both blind. Y'all do know that, right? If you've never heard that saying, y'all do know that, right? An eye for an eye makes us both blind. Yes. So, meeting this act of violence with violence is not the way, and it's not the answer at all. We need more people to step up now and speak their minds and speak their ideas into reality. Because without people like Charlie Kirk, guess what? We will be a society that is lost, and we're already headed that way. My condolences and my prayers go out to Charlie Kirk's family, to everyone that was in that crowd that had to witness this. It's disgusting, and it should have never happened, but unfortunately it did. We as people need to do better. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.